Oh, Digga, das ist ja, Equalize, Ping Pong, Ping Pong. Ping Pong.
King Chang Chong King, Ping Pong, Ping Pong, Washly, Fried Rice, Ping Pong, Pong Pong.
Yes, well, I'm sure you realise that's not actually part of the game, but this is Sleeping Dogs on the PC. So let's have a really quick look, see what it's about. Does it kick ass, or is it a floppy dick? Let's have a look. Now this video is just going to be a really quick overview because I don't think as many people are doing already. They're doing reviews of the game when obviously this is a bit much like GTA, so the game's going to be at least 30-40 hours long for the main storyline, so it's difficult to really give you a review. But this quick video is just going to be a few overviews and a few thoughts of what I think of the game so far. We're actually running the HD high resolution pack as well. Now the developers have said that this is actually running at, can I nick this card again? Now I've smashed it, no. The game runs at 60 frames a second, that's Bulox. Bulox and the Pulox. In fact, it's Shabba and Yababa. Yes, there are motorbikes in the game. Very responsive, takes a little bit of getting used to. I'm actually using them with the 360 pad. But anyway, back to the original conversation. Ching chong, ping pong, pingy pong. I've actually running on SLI GTX 580. Now this game is supposed to be SLI compatible, and I noticed frame rate drops down to about 30, so you think my machine will be able to rip this to pieces. I've got everything on high. It will actually go to extreme, but as I said, it's not quite as smooth as they say it is. Maybe it comes in a patch. This is actually the American version of the game. As you can see, nice reflection. The graphics overall are really quite nice. The game is, if many of you don't know, it's basically GTA crossed with Batman. It's got a brilliant combat system in it. It's quite deep, and it's basically all the action in this is basically based on a Hong Kong Chinese film. So everything's over the top. There's gangsters. The stories about the triad. There's lots of stuff in it that you would get in the normal GTA. You know, collecting briefcases, beating up gangs, clearing areas, and there's quite a deep main storyline as well. Anyway, let's look at the combat because I think that's what most people want to look at. When the guy goes red, it basically gives me a chance to block. Apart from that, at this stage in the minute, there's only certain moves I've got. When you actually grapple, which is with the people, and you can see these areas here, these are environmental kills. You literally drag them over, and beautiful. There's some really quite violent ones later on as well. You put the heads in a fan and crush them, and you know. I'd say you just watch a little bit of this fight, but you should actually see in a minute that things get a little bit more intense when I start to pull out an actual bread knife, or actually I'm attacked with some weapons and I actually take one back. It shows quite an easy way to get rid of them. There are kung fu schools and various things in the game, such as clothing, shops, upgrades. There is also quite a deep way in that I don't want to give a major storyline, but you actually play as, shall we say, well, you play as the mafia and a cop as well, and obviously each one of those has basically got its own storyline as well. So there is quite a lot to do. Graphics are nice and smooth, although I did notice a few little, I don't know, almost like micro stutters, like it jitters ever so slightly, and I'm running this on an SSD, so there shouldn't really be any problems with me getting this sort of problem. But again, whether it's going to be in a patch on day one, because it's not actually released in Europe yet, we shall see. But so far, the combat is really enjoyable. The vehicles handle really fast and sweet. And I'm just going to kick these Chinese nuts, and you shall see I pull out a knife and get the job done in half the fucking time.
How you like that, huh? How you like that?
I think it's now going to be bread type 9. Bread type 9, type 4! Look at that, nice bit of blood as well. Gotta get that bread knife. There we go. Have that, you fucker.
Wait, you are hardcore. You beat these guys like like it was nothing.
Yeah, too right,
Nothing in the
motherfucker.
warehouse, man.
So let's just take a quick look. This is actually in the apartment. Obviously, we all know that the same sort of thing with all these sort of games. This is where your save point is, blah blah blah. So many hot Chinese bitches in this game. You just want to squirt one out. And you can go to massage parlours, so unfortunately at this stage you don't get to see any of the action. So as you can see, it's looking quite nice. It seems to rain a lot in Hong Kong. We're going to go up. This is where we keep our vehicles at the parking lot. And at this stage I only have a motorbike and a car. So let's take this little motorbike for a spin. I'm just going to have a quick look around Hong Kong. It's a little bit like you know, the other games that we've played. Obviously puts the wave marker down, but it's only there when you put an actual your own destination down, and it's the same for the missions as well. And again, it's very much like GTA, but I mean, I've clocked up about 3 or 4 hours now in this, and I can say it's actually fun to play. Whereas GTA seemed to be a bit of a slog, somewhat going through it. So far, the missions are not being repetitive yet. I'm actually quite enjoying it. And, I've just seen some hot punani down here, so I might just go get it to suck me off and bang my brains out. Here we go, baby. Oh yeah, nice and tight. Yeah, a little relief, baby.
Who could resist you?
Exactly. If only it was like The Witcher 2, eh? Only if it was like The Witcher 2. Yeah, baby, love you long time. Lick it off. Yeah, I've got an empty ball sack as well. Oh yeah, kiss it better. Want some more on your face? Yeah. Anyway, back on the bike. So as you can see, there are lots of things to do in Hong Kong, and I'm not going to spoil them all for you in this video, but what I'll say is the download, the H-Res, the high-res pack is about 3 gig. It seems to be worth it. It hasn't really affected my frame rate a lot. But yeah. So far I'm enjoying it, guys, so if you've got the opportunity to download this game, it's only $26.99 on Steam. Give it a go, you might actually like it. So here's a quick look at the map. So as you can see, it's not too big, but then again it's not too small, so I suppose there seems to be three distinct districts, all with different side missions to do, either for the triads or for the police. Lots of collectibles as well, like there was in GTA with the pigeons and stuff like that. So there are lots of different ones in this as well to do. Simply just select one, click it, and then as soon as you start driving, your waypoint appears, which is quite nice.
What are you doing here? I'm sure you and Pendrew have a lot of top secret backdoor business to attend to.
Look, I'm sorry about how I acted in there. You know, just playing the part. I'm already out there on the streets. I hear things like this ketamine racket. I'll see what I can dig up. How's that for an olive branch?
Serious? Just like that?
Look, I'll help where I can.
There doesn't seem to be any option to go first person in the vehicles now. The actual handling and everything has been done by some of the developers for Need for Speed, so it really is quite responsive and quite twitchy really, and it does take a little bit of getting used to. You can't really go around corners at full speed unless that there are a few options later on, which there possibly may be. But so far the handling is quite responsive. You can ram vehicles and do donuts quite quickly, so again, it's another part of the game that it's going to take some getting used to, but I think once you've got a handle on it, you know, there are lots of things in game, you know, like the furthest jump, the biggest skid, and they're all related to the social hub. So there is quite a lot of content in this game. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. It's only been a little sneak peek really, just to give you a little overview of what the game's like. So far I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying this more than GTA and some of the other open world games, Saints Row and things like that. This seems to have a real cool John Woo aspect to it, and there is shooting and guns and that later. I've not put those in because, you know, it's going to spoil it for you if you decide to get the game. But for now, I've been Para. Hey up lad! Thanks for watching this quick overview, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. In the meantime, I'll let you watch some fucking chops away. Adios, sayonara. That's Japanese, you knobhead. Forgot to say, it's cooking knife, chop chop, suey 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 time. Oh yeah, fucking chop 'em up. Yellow slices of goodness.
夠姜你開拖啦！喺唔喺度啊？我覺得你搞錯咗啊！我一隻手指就篤撚死你啊！撞撚到我，你唔知啊？ 知唔知個死字點寫啊？